Alright guys, just a short video. I did some painting on the stream tonight, so I had a few people join, and that was nice. Gives me an opportunity to talk about history and stuff, but I decided to kind of take a little bit of a break from my historical stuff, although I have made some progress on that. I finished this Janissary command. I don't remember if I showed these guys, but I cut out the banner and got these guys based up. These I'm not too happy because of this primer issue. Mentioned it a whole bunch of times in the videos, but yeah, and it looks just okay. But those are my 15mm Janissaries, and then got this other unit with the gray primer. So I've got these are some of the fire and sword guys, and I did a little bit of a comparison on the last video, so you guys can see if you're interested in buying 15mm Janissaries. But the main topic is did these Oathmark elves. I painted this guy just to test my color scheme. I wanted to do green with white, but because of the way they're sculpted, they've mostly got chainmail. I ended up just painting him with dark green and then metallic colors for his armor. Although I did do the green and white on the shield. I tried to freehand a crescent moon, and I thought for this unit of spearmen I'll do one stripe across all their shields just to give them some kind of marker. They paint up really well. I'm pretty happy with that. Not too many details like my Age of Sigmar elves, which are pretty, frankly, exhausting to paint, although I do like how they turn out when they're all done. But these guys, yeah, they're pretty easy to paint. I think they turn out nicely. There's not a lot of funny kind of angles that you have to paint around. Just a nice simple figure, and yeah, and they look pretty good. Some of them I glued the shields on during assembly, as you can see, and then this guy, like, I left his shield off, so I put it on later. But on the other guys, I left the shield off just to make it easier to paint around, and then I'll glue the shield for this guy on once this primer's done drying. Yeah, I think I could paint these pretty fast. It's probably a combination of my painting skill slowly improving, and the fact that these are just a pretty nice set of miniatures to paint. Yeah, so still got more to do, more to paint as always. But I definitely recommend, if you are want to paint fantasy miniatures in 28mm, I really like these Oathmark guys. I think the next set I get, I'll probably get some of the elf light infantry, and now that I know for like playing the actual Oathmark rules, you can get anywhere from 1 to 3 units out of one of those boxes, and then you can also like kind of mix and match. So I got a box of the 30 elf regular elf infantry, because they've got the chainmail, and I can do like 2 units of 15, or I could do like 3 units of 10 if I wanted. So it gives you a lot of versatility there in the rules, which is nice. The way I intended it is I have like 20 spearmen, and then to be spearmen according to the rules, and then I have 20 as or 10 as swordsmen with sword and shield, as just, I think, warrior, I think, is the profile in the rule book. So yeah, I think Oathmark is really nice. Seems like a nice system and the miniatures are nice. And of course, the great thing is they're on the 25mm bases, so if I want to try Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition like I've been thinking about for a while, I can just play these. No need to mess with the basing. They're all ready to go. Yeah, so and the other thing, I'm assembling away on these winged hussars, and as I think I mentioned in the earlier videos, they're just a little challenging to assemble. It's hard to kind of get so these are from Coruscant, and you know, I've said in a previous video, but like you have to you know, you kind of have to mess with it to get it to fit onto the horse first, for the glue to get it onto the horse. The wings are a little tricky because there's a slot on the back of the guy. You have to put it inside the little slot, and then the tab on the wings that goes into the slot needs to be trimmed down to get it to fit better. And then the lance you kind of have to glue in the hand and like attach the pommel to something on the rider. So little challenging, but I think I figured it out eventually. And then I've got a bunch of them ready to paint up. Yeah, so a lot more coming, and yeah, I'm like how these Oathmark figures are going, and yeah, maybe I'll have both units done very soon. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'm glad you liked the videos, and yeah, and for those of you that join the streams, yeah, thanks for joining. It's always nice to have people in the chat, because I always learn something, especially from people that have been in the hobby longer than me. So, all right, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.